Previously, Ethan woke up trapped in a broken game world as a null walker, a glitched class with dangerous power. Surviving a deadly sentinel and meeting the mysterious Seraphine, he learns this isn't just a game, it's his new reality.
Ethan's breath hitched as the thick mist of the hollow sanctum curled around his ankles like icy fingers. The distant shadow lingered beyond the fog, a monstrous silhouette shifting and morphing with unnatural speed. The glow of his wrist, glyph pulsed steadily, a reminder that this world wasn't some ordinary game or simulation. It was something far darker, far more real. Seraphine's silver armor gleamed faintly in the murky light. She studied him carefully, her golden eyes reflecting a mix of concern and calculation. You don't understand what you've stepped into, Ethan. The Ascension protocol isn't a game. It's a trial, and you're barely at the beginning. Ethan clenched his fists. I didn't ask for this. One moment I was stuck in my dead-end job, barely making rent. The next, this. He gestured helplessly at the warped world around him. Some neural implant beta test gone wrong, and now I'm trapped here. You expect me to just accept that? Seraphine's gaze softened for a fraction of a second, then hardened again. Acceptance won't save you. Survival will. The shadow lurked closer, creeping like a nightmare taking shape. Ethan's heart hammered in his chest, but anger surged through his veins. Fine, survival. But don't think I'm some kind of hero. I'm just a guy who got screwed over by life and technology. She stepped closer. That's exactly why you were chosen. The system seeks those on the edge, people who've lost everything or never had anything to begin with. You're the perfect candidate for change. Ethan shook his head. Perfect candidate? I'm not changing the world. I'm just trying to get out alive. He took a deep breath, trying to steady himself. So what now? How do I get out of this messed up place? Seraphine pointed toward the shadow that had stopped just beyond the clearing. That is a sentinel, a corrupted fragment of the system. It hunts those who try to break free. Your first real challenge is to survive its pursuit and find the origin node. It holds the key to your escape. Great. A giant monster and a secret key. Just what I needed. Not just a monster, Seraphine said, voice low. It's a remnant of the players who failed before you. Those who gave up or were consumed by the system. Ethan swallowed hard. So, if I lose, then you become part of the system. Forever trapped. The words hung in the air, heavier than the fog. Ethan's mind raced, trapped forever. He thought about his life back home. Dead-end shifts at the diner, endless rent payments, failed relationships. At least there, he was free to make mistakes. Here, freedom was a forgotten concept. The sentinel's growl broke his thoughts. Deep, mechanical roar mixed with a twisted human wail. It charged. Without thinking, Ethan raised his glitched dagger. The world slowed again as he activated breakpoint vision. The creature's limbs shimmered with corrupted code. Patchy, broken. In places, he darted left, narrowly avoiding a crushing swipe. The ground cracked underfoot. Come on, Ethan hissed, lunging forward to strike at the creature's exposed elbow joint. The dagger pulsed wildly, sending a shockwave that staggered the beast. Keep moving, Seraphine shouted, conjuring, a shield of golden light between them. Ethan dodged another swipe, panting. How do I kill something like this? Exploit the glitches. The breaks in the code, she called out. Use what you have. He gritted his teeth and pressed his advantage, slashing at weak points his vision revealed. Sparks and corrupted. Data erupted with every hit. Suddenly, the sentinel's head turned sharply, locking eyes with him. A horrifying image flashed in his mind. Faces of players lost to the system, screaming silently behind the creature's mask. Ethan staggered back, heart pounding. This thing, it's alive. Not alive, not dead, something worse. The sentinel lunged, and Ethan barely rolled aside in time. He scrambled to his feet, panting. There's got to be a way to shut it down. Seraphine's eyes glowed. Brighter. The origin node. It controls them all. Find it, and you control the system. Easier said than done. She nodded. I will guide you, but the path is dangerous. Trust no one. Allies are scarce. Ethan laughed bitterly. Allies? I couldn't keep a friend if I tried. Seraphine regarded him with a faint smile. Perhaps this world will teach you what you missed. As they moved through the ruins, Ethan noticed flickers of forgotten memories, glimpses of players long gone, echoes of lives lived and lost inside the code. Do you ever wonder, Ethan said quietly, if this place is more real than the world we left behind? Sometimes I feel like I was already dead before I got here, just pretending to live. Seraphine's expression softened again. Many have felt the same. The protocol strips away what you hide behind and forces you to face the truth of yourself. Ethan looked up at the glitching sky, half code, half storm clouds. The rain was cold and tasted metallic. Guess this is my second chance, he muttered. If I don't screw it up. She nodded. One step at a time. Suddenly, a shrill alarm blared through the air. Incoming message, Seraphine said, pulling out a device that glowed with strange symbols. The message scrolled rapidly across the screen. Warning, system breach, detected player, N7A Col 3. Unauthorized progression lockdown protocol activated. Ethan's blood ran cold. Looks like they know you're here. Great, Ethan said dryly. So much for a quiet escape. Seraphine's gaze hardened. Then we moved faster. They broke into a run, the shadow of the sentinel closing in behind them, the ruins echoing with the sound of relentless pursuit. As Ethan ran, he thought about everything he had lost, his old life, his dreams, and the chance to be ordinary again. But here, in the depths of this broken system, he had only one choice: fight, survive, ascend, and maybe, just maybe, find freedom.